English boosters 41 to 45. Booster 41. When expressing a purpose, there are a number of ways to express the purpose or reason for an action. You can use the following expressions to describe the purpose. You can use in order to talk about the purpose of an action. For example, I went shopping in order to buy new jeans. In a more informal way, you can say just to, as in I went shopping to buy new jeans. You can express the same purpose by saying so as to. For example, I went shopping so as to buy new jeans. Another way to express a purpose in a less formal way is to say so that. This expression is often followed by would or a modal could or should. For example, I took my kid shopping so that he could buy new jeans. When the verb is in the past, it refers to the past, but when the verb after so that is in the present, it refers to the present or future. For instance, they check everything so that customers don't complain with the product. Booster 42. What are the differences between quiet, quit, and quiet? Although these are very similar words, they have nothing to do with each other. Quiet means fairly. When it precedes an adjective, as in he is quite intelligent, when placed before a noun, it is used to give emphasis, so as in she made quite a scene. If placed before a verb, it can mean a little or a lot. For example, I quite enjoy listening to opera music. As for quit, it means to stop doing something or to leave a job. For example, he told me he wants to quit his job soon. The word quiet means that something is silent or tranquil. She lives in a very quiet street. To sound more English, you can definitely use not quiet in your sentences. Booster 43. In English, you can use specific words to avoid repeating yourself by replacing some phrases. This is called substitution. You can use one, once, or some to replace words in a conversation. Use one to replace singular nouns, as in, do you want a chewing gum? No thanks, I already have one, meaning one chewing gum. You can use ones to replace plural nouns, which are a specific group of things. For example, are there any restaurants around? Yes, there are good ones in the area. When the group of things is not specific, then you have to use some. Following the previous example, are there any restaurants around? Yes, there are some in the city center. That means the number of restaurants is not defined. Another example, if you need a plastic bag, there are some in that box. For example, I have some recommendations if you want some. Or following the previous example. Booster 44. What are the differences between hope, wait, and expect? Hope means that we would like something to happen, but we are uncertain whether it will or not. It's more akin to having a wish or desire for something to occur. For example, I hope you don't mind. Wait means to stay in one place for a period, often for someone or something. If we are waiting for someone or something, we use wait with for. For instance, I've been waiting for your call today. Expect also means anticipating that something will happen. but with a sense of certainty or strong belief that it might occur. It is used when we are confident that something is likely to happen. For example, my boss expected me to finish my job today. It is also used when we anticipate something that we assume will happen. For instance, I expect she will come tonight as always. Booster 45. Differences between look at, see, and watch. Use look at when the meaning is to pay attention to something or somebody. For example, come outside and look at the flowers I planted last month. On the other hand, use to see when saying that you realize something. For example, I saw Susan's cat sleeping on our door mat. Lastly, use watch to talk about observing something for a period of time. For example, the cat watched the bird sitting in a tree.